Monktoberfest to me is sick beer that I can't get in my daily life, an exceptional pack of warm, friendly, awesome nerds, and awesomeness.
Their focus is a lot bigger than technology problems. It's about problems in society.
People are not the spokesperson for their race, their culture, or their identity.
The talks at Monktoberfest are very unique, and you don't see them anywhere else.
The one thing that's been consistent is actually how very diverse the topics are.
It's not just tech talks, it's not just a sales pitch.
But this was the secret of Yoshida-san. The generative culture his team built is the thing that allowed them to save Tokyo.
The ideas that spark interest for people who might be in the developer tech mindset, but that affect everybody.
But there will also be moments when life needs to take the front seat. Our health and well-being require care.
Things that we all should care about and think about, but maybe we wouldn't normally hear at some programming language-focused conference.
But when I told one of my closest friends that I was founding a research lab to study software teams, she said, "Kat, I thought you studied people."
So while there might be misalignment around productivity with developers and product, it's also true that even developers think differently about their own productivity.
Everything is related, but perhaps adjacent to what everybody here does every day, which forces you to think a little bit outside the box.
So I've worked on some really big projects, some really cool projects, but Lasagna Love, it's definitely in my top 3 favorite projects.
Cooking lasagnas and delivering them to people is very different than what I do, but what can I take away from this? What are the important lessons that this woman learned that maybe could be applicable to me?
I gotta tell you, this is just nerd homecoming.
So Donnie, Kote, Fenton, James, Steve, Kelly, Kate, Stand Up, these are the people that make RedMonk the joy that it has been for the last 20 years.
This community is bonkers. I can ask people for an intro, for a demo, for a beer, and there's such kindness and warmth and interest in helping each other. That's not normal for a developer conference.
One of the things I love the most about Monktoberfest, the conversations with good people who care enough to spend time talking with like-minded folk, and sometimes very differently minded folk.
There is no greater group of people as a whole in aggregate that supports me in my work than the folks I found at Monktoberfest. Professional interactions that become personal relationships.
And add in some good food and things to drink.
Food is wonderful. Can't beat the beer.
In Portland, right when the leaves are changing and everything, and it's just a very different kind of experience.
And oh my God, the donuts in Portland, Maine, life-changing.
This is one of the absolute best conferences that I can recommend in the entire world. I've been to a lot of conferences. This is my favorite.
I will try to come for the rest of my life, even if I'm not working in the tech industry.
My takeaway from Monktoberfest is kind of the same thing that I get every year, which is a renewed sense of excitement about being curious and trying to listen.